Chapter 4, Mishnah 1. This Mishnah deals with a case where someone does not separate the full amount of Truma or Meiser at one time, but first separates only some of it, intending to separate the rest later. The separated portion removes the tevel status of part of the pile, but the other part remains tevel as before. Thus, the pile is a mixture of tevel and non-tevel. We have learned that Truma and Meiser cannot be separated from non-tevel. Therefore, the portion of Truma that he removes later is not valid unless we assume that it comes from the tevel part of the pile. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. If one separates some of the required Truma or Meiser from the pile, so the pile is now part non-tevel and part tevel, he can remove the rest of the Truma or Meiser needed for that pile from the pile itself, because it may be assumed that the new portion is being taken from the tevel part of the pile. But he cannot remove Truma or Meiser from the remainder of that pile for somewhere else, i.e. for a different part of tevel, because in this case we are concerned that perhaps the portion is from the non-tevel part of the first pile. The next Tana disagrees. Rabbi Meir says he can even remove Truma or Meiser from the pile for somewhere else. For in this case too, the new portion may be viewed as coming from the tevel part of the pile.